2K Sports pregame show.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game one is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Washington Wizards here at Capital One Center. And guys, for the Wizards, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. Here we go. Conference Finals. 4 teams left. Shaq, what can a lower seed do to try and pull an upset?
You can't take any plays off. What you may lack in talent, you have to make up for.
Agreed.
And hustle.
Agreed. Execution is critical as well. You can't give away anything, Ernie. Like, this is a part of the time when you're in the conference finals that everything is a big shot, and the end of quarters and the end of games are important.
All right, now with the tip coming up shortly, time to send it to Kevin Harlan. Been waiting all day for this. Take it away,
we
Kev.
have.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Washington Wizards stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. The Eastern Conference Finals, coming up next.
We've got rabid Washington fans packed into their arena. For these 2 teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Washington, they are a team that certainly got to feel pretty confident right now, having swept their last series.
While I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. McCray is out there with Lowry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And Siakam in at the 4-man position. Tipped away. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here Here's Prince. Over Leonard. That one a little long. Here's McCray. Pass to Lowry. The three. Hits the three-point bomb. Lowry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Lowry gets more and more comfortable launching threes the longer he's in the league.
Prince dishes to Beal. That one falls.
Good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Here's Lowry. A teardrop falls in. Lowry's got his second bucket tonight.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Prince with it. Lowry picks him up. Upside Prince.
Watch your head.
That's a beautiful jam.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Pocket 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Off target from outside.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. A three. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here's Lampley. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Lowry. He has 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The pass to Leonard. And he comes up with the deuce.
This is what you want to do on the offensive end. Get Kawhi looks in the paint. Rely on him to make a play.
Prince kicks to Porter. Lampley, guarded by Valanciunas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. The Wizards shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Raptors are gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
You can put coaching to that group of experts who think game 1 is the most important indicator of how a series is going to go. He said to take this opening game on the road doesn't just give us home court advantage, it puts us in the driver's seat from a mental perspective. He's putting a lot into tonight, Kevin. We'll see if they can steal this one. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
You might look at him and think he can't get up, but he finds a way to consistently surprise the D by rising way above them time after time.
And it goes down 2 points.
What a look from Lowry. Just knew he would be open.
For Washington, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Prince. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Prince has got 7 points in the game. Toronto trailing. McCray passes to Siakam. Kicks it to Valanciunas. 3-pointer. With the putback. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Beal, the pass to Prince. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Uh-oh, starting out in rhythm. That's 4 out of 5 he's hit, and we're only in quarter 4.
Here's McCray. Outside Leonard. He kicks to Valanciunas. Over Lampley. And another basket for Toronto.
When Valanciunas is getting it to fall from there, the defense is in trouble.
For Washington, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Beal, that's for 2. Misses, and he wants that one back.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet you just can't complete the play.
Lowry passes to Siakam. Can't hit from in close. Washington shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Down low, Lampley. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
To the inside, and stolen by Prince. Pass to Young. Down low. That's good from Porter on the assist from Thaddeus Young.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Lowry finds Valanciunas. Oh, that's blocked. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the night. Oubre's checked in for Young. Then for the Raptors, OG Anunoby's checked in for Siakam. Yogi Ferrell comes in for Jordan McCray. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
It's good. And that's now 11 points for Prince.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Leonard dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Leonard. To the paint. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And Washington making a change here. Rivers checked in. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. Oubre kicks to Prince. Nice ball movement by Washington.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Toronto grabs the miss.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision.
Rahimi's checked in for Washington. And Toronto also making a switch. Miles is checked in. Raptors trail by 5. Knocked away. VanVleet kicks to Ferrell. Here's Miles. Oubre pulls it in. It's Prince on the wing. Got a hand on it. Miles with it. Pass to Anunoby. There's VanVleet in the corner. Ferrell. Back to VanVleet in the corner. Ferrell makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Washington leading now by 3. Here's Rivers. Lays it up and banks it in. Rivers has got his first 2 points of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to VanVleet. Rejected by Prince. The Dishes to Rivers to the middle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
The Wizards shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one falls for Prince. Here's Van Vliet. No points in the game yet for him. Here's the teardrop. Pass to Rivers. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now a 10-point Wizards lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. You look at Prince, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. Here's Van Vliet. And there's the pass to Farrell. Here's Van Vliet, guarded by Prince. Farrell passes to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Mahinmi. Here's Prince. The shot comes out, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Miles the pass to Farrell. Here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Rivers. It's Miles on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Mahinmi. Now here's Miles, guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Anunoby, sweet little floater.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Washington leading now by 8. Rivers scanning the floor. Now, here's Mahinmi. He's covered closely. Pass to Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Now, here's Miles, covered by Oubre. And Miles kicks to Farrell. Anunoby in the corner. Shot clock at 6. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
And here is Prince. 14 points for him. Oubre passes to Rivers. Nice ball movement by Washington. Prince's shot is good.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And stolen by Prince. Here's Rivers. A stupendous finish in traffic. And it's a 10-point Wizards lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Inside. No good from Valanciunas.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
And EI throws it down hard.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And guys, it's working.
They have played physical, they have owned the paint, and they have built up a decent lead here in the first.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Austin Rivers, the 10th overall pick in the 2012 draft, was turned into a nice combo guard, having the ability to play the 1 and the 2.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Mahinmi. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's now 9 points for Valanciunas. And so it's Washington, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the work ethic of his teammates.
You come in every day, guys in the gym every single day. So I used to think that I was always the hardest worker, but just coming to see guys, the amount of work that they put in, trying to get better each and every day.
And Greg, when everyone is working hard, it builds a chemistry.
And a culture. Kevin, winning teams all have it. It's not enough to be here. You want to win.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Wizards team out there.
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Rivers all out there with Prince, and there's Ian Mahinmi. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Alder.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Celtics was superb.
Here's Anunoby. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Anunoby's got 6.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Prince with it. Lowry picks him up. Shoots from the line. Prince's shot is good. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
And stolen by Prince. Here's Oubre and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
Off target from three-point range. Washington leading now by 18. Young inside. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lowry against Prince. Clock at 6. For the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's McCray. Here's Anunoby. Nice D from Porter.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Prince's shot is good.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Here's Anunoby, guarded by Prince. Lowry for 3. A rebound by Young.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And the Raptors making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. On defense, the Raptors. Prince's shot is good.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Knocked away and stolen by Prince. A finish, and EI throws it down hard.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
Back to Siakam. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And EI throws it down hard.
Man, they just keep coming at you. Can they sustain this level of energy for the rest of the night?
Well, as they fuel this lead, looks like the guys are feeding off the success. That keeps them going.
Leonard on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Mistake by the defender, following a very good free throw shooter in Kawhi.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Wizards leading by 22. Now Prince. And he has 28 points for the game. Yes, that goes in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Over to the wing. Back to Leonard. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Rebound by the Wizards. Prince has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
It's tipped. 5 to shoot. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Launches a 3. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Here's Siakam. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And have not had as much success in the paint this quarter. Everything has been from the perimeter.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. .29 left in the second quarter. Here's Prince. That one, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
In a league full of talented point guards, sometimes Lowry's efforts, they get overlooked, but he's a game changer.
It's his first trip to the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Wizards leading by 19. Prince outside. Young outside. Back to Prince. Outside Porter. Shot clock at 6. And that's Prince. That time on the assist from Beal. That's now 32 points for Prince.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside Leonard. Doesn't go that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Outside for Lowry. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
If Lowry gets his feet set under him on a catch and shoot like that, the odds are it'll go in.
Here's Prince. And the shot is long.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot. Nice move inside. Has the defender beat. Just fails to finish.
And so it's Washington controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action after this word. welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
His rim protection in the first half, that allows his teammates to extend out defensively because they know he's lurking in the background.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Lowry. He's out there with McRae. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Siakam in at the 4. After shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Wizards.
He misses the bunny. I think he thought somebody was coming over to contest it.
Shots good from Young.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Right side Lowry. Uncovered. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got 5 rebounds tonight. Young passes to Prince. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protect the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot to stop the run. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lowry's got 12.
That pick and roll is where Kyle Lowry shines. The defense left with only bad choices.
Kicks it out to Prince. Porter against Leonard. Young outside. To the inside. Prince. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here is Lowry. 12 points for him. The pass to McRae to the left side wing. Here's Siakam, defended by Young. Siakam kicks to Leonard. Over Porter, and again it's Toronto converting.
Talent, luck, a little bit of both. Kawhi right there with the sick bailout.
Here's Prince, banked in off the glass. Prince has got 4 points this quarter.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, it went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
And the Raptors call time here.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
He's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to McRae. Kicks to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Pass to Siakam. Here's McRae. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McRae has got 5 now.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him.
shoots from the block, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Toronto. The Wizards have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First free throw is good. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Toronto. And so he hits both. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Rejected by Young, and he recovers it. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. 4th, Jonas Valanciunas.
He's dialed up his rebounding here.